we have looked at so many things. We have described what a chart is, and I have basically told you that a chart is a story that tells us basically what happened. The chart is that story that tells us or tells you what is happening in the market over time. And so the reason why we come here every morning is to come up with particular strategies that could help us interpret the story very well, the story of what is happening in the market. So we are here to become good storytellers. So a chart gives us the clue in the market, and it is a beautiful story of the market. There will be times when you will be wrong about interpreting the story. So I don't want you to lose hope. Okay. Sometimes you might interpret the story and you will be wrong on your interpretation. I don't want you to lose hope and start saying, I want my story to get better. So why is it that I'm telling the story in the wrong way? Sometimes your tale will not be good enough. But like I've said, today we are looking at a time frame. Today we are looking at a time frame. And a time frame is a very important ingredient when it comes to technical analysis. Time frame. What does it mean to have 15 minutes time frame? What does it mean to have 30 minutes time frame? What does it mean to have 1 hour? What does it mean to have 4 hours? And why is it that we need to look at different time frames? Now, time frame is a simple ingredient when it comes to technical analysis, but is one of the most important ingredients when it comes to technical analysis. Time frame. Many people take it light. But friends, time frame is the bigger picture. Is the bigger picture. And the smaller picture. Time frame is the bigger picture and the small picture. So, the bigger picture and the smaller picture. So what do I mean? Let me try to share the whiteboard and just share a few insights that are very important. I'm using a phone, but starting tomorrow, I will change from a phone to a PC because now phone issues are done. Okay. Now time frame. It is simple for you to understand. Now the challenge is that a younger child has joined the call and is busy writing in the chat. But I was having a feeling that because I'm seeing you here, I'm about to call you by name, but I was having a feeling that you do not write in the chat. You just listen, don't write. I know some of you might be new to the call, but don't write in the chat, please. I request you. I request you not to write in the chat. Please don't write in my chat. It may not be a very good impression. Okay, let me share again. I hope now people are okay. So don't worry, if you want to write what I'm going to do a very good service. After this call, I will call you personally and I allow you to stay here the whole day so that you can write very well. So don't worry anybody who wants to write after the call. Okay, now it is simple. When we talk about time frame, we are just looking at the bigger picture and the smaller picture. Now, time frame also is key to what type of trader are you? Because when you are a day trader, when you are a day trader, when you are a day trader, I'm trying to, when you are a day trader, your reason of trading is to enter a coin today, and before the day ends, you are out of the market. So you're a day trader. Time frame is very important to you. Because as a day trader, you do not want to stay in trades for a very long period of time. So when you are choosing which time frame to enter the market, it is very key. But let me now get to the main subject. I will get into that later. When we talk about time frame in trading, we are looking at the bigger picture and the smaller picture. When we are talking about the bigger picture, what do I mean? It means that every minute we have a candle for 1 minute. Then we have a candle for 3 minutes. Then we have a candle of 5 minutes. I want to explain to you, but people, you are becoming a very big obstacle. I don't know. Let me explain without writing, because the challenge is that people are playing in the screen and taking me back to. So let me explain to you without without writing, because let me try for one more time. If it fails this time, then I'm gonna stop the screen and I explain without writing. If people have failed to cooperate and stop writing in my chat, I will basically just leave that and then stop writing while explaining. So it means that in 5 minutes, we have 5 candles, but each candle is for 1 minute. So it means that 1 minute is a smaller picture of what, while 5 minutes is a bigger picture. So if you were in 5 minutes, you would have 5 candles, each of 1 minute. So which means that 1 minute is a smaller picture, while 5 minutes is a bigger picture. So when we go in 15 minutes, it means that in 15 minutes, we can have 3 candles, each of 5 minutes. which means when we move from 5 minutes, and let me say we go in something like 1 hour, we shall have 12 candles of 5 minutes in 1 hour. So these things are as simple as that. So when you decide to say that me, I'm going to look at the market in 4 hours, then another person says, I'm going to look at the market in 5 minutes. You who's looking at the market in 4 hours, you are looking at a bigger picture. And me who's looking at the market in 5 minutes, I'm looking at a smaller picture of what is happening in a bigger time frame. Now, let's go to trading view. Are we following? Are we following? Let me know. Because today's lesson is very simple. Are we following? Let me know. So, as you are deciding to which time frame you want to look at the market, as you are deciding which time frame you want to look at the market, what is your reason of checking the market? Do you want to enter a trade and leave the trade now? Or you want to check the trade and get a solid result? Now let's get to trading view. And here we are. We are looking at this coin called YFI. It has no news. The coin that is leading the market is called Doge. It's one of the most leading, with where news is. And everybody is talking about Elon Musk, and they are saying this coin could go to $1. They have even given it a name in the US. They have made this an abbreviation. I'm forgetting the abbreviation. They have turned it into an acronym. People are describing it that it could go to more heights. But I want to warn you as you are trading, and I want my warning to go straight to everybody. Do not get excited. Anything can happen. Give me one in the chat. Retracements might happen. Do not become too confident with the market. Do not become too confident with the market. Give me a yes in the chat if you understand what I'm saying. Do not become too confident with the market. Anything can happen. The market can change. When you have become too confident. So when you are trading, I request you to be very calm. Because things can change. Okay, so let's just go to Doge. Now, we have looked at different indicators. This is the free version. And we have said that you must have at least one indicator in the chart. This is the chart. Those of you who don't know what the chart is, this is the chart. You must have one indicator in the chart. And you also must have what we call, I will not go into making it hard, direction indicator. Either down here, me I would say, you can have the RSI or the MACD. In here, you can have the moving averages, the moving averages. You can have the pivot point. Let us put the pivot point. We have looked at the pivot point before. So you come here on technical, then I'll write in pivot points, standard. I get it in my chart. We have described the pivot point, and we have talked about its details, support and resistance and whatsoever. Now, I'm in 1 hour. And when I open this coin down here, I'm in 1 hour. When you are analyzing the market, I would say it is important to look at all different time frames. But when you look at the market in 1 day, in 4 hours, or maybe in 1 hour, you may not leave that coin today. Yes, unless there is high momentum. But I would recommend that if you are looking for solid profits, because when you are looking at the market at a bigger time frame, you are avoiding what I would call the noise in the market. For example, let's just flop this very fast to 1 minute time frame. This is a very good time frame for people who are very fast. But you will agree with me that the noise is too much. What is the noise? Whenever a buyer buys, the market goes up. Whenever a seller sells, the market goes down. Whenever a buyer buys, the market goes up. Whenever the seller sells, the market goes up. So the pressure is increasing here. So if you want to avoid hypertension and you can't manage 1 minute, when you come in the, let me say, let me say in 4 hours, the pressure is less. You are able to make decisions because you are now in a bigger time frame. So this has less noise. But also, when you look at the market in a bigger time frame, do not expect to leave trades very fast. So if someone wants to be a day trader, they will put their focus in a lower time frames, 15 minutes, 30 minutes, 5 minutes, 3 minutes. These are the most common ones. And the goal is you want to look at the market in a shorter time frame because you know that when I'm in 1 hour or when I'm in 30 minutes, if I divide by 5, I have a good number of candles of 5 minutes in 30 minutes. So when you are looking at the market, you want to put your focus and your time in a lower time frame if you want to leave the coin very fast. Let me look for another coin. Let me look for another coin. I will not die on Doge because it's already so much up. Let me find another coin which maybe has a buying opportunity. Okay, so let me put my focus on NIA just to check up. Okay, so this is NIA in the 4-hour time frame. So when I go and I say I want to look at the market in the 15 minutes time frame, now this is a small picture of what is happening in the market in the 4-hour time frame. But when I'm analyzing this market I need to first look at this market from a bigger time frame to get a better impression. For example, if I want to trade this coin, yes, the RSI is already up. I will draw my lines very well, and I say the highest price. We discussed this. I could change this chart to a line. I hope that is okay. So if I use the line, that is where we are. So which means that if I'm going to trade and enter this coin now from the current price to the highest price, it is a 3%. Now, I want to make my entry. So I need to move maybe from 1 day to 1 hour, or from 1 day to 15 minutes. And what do I want to see? I want to see, is there still a buying opportunity in the lower time frame? Vis-a-vis, when I stay in 1 day, the stochastic RSI is already in the overbought area. Now here, I see there is a buying opportunity. So I will change this from line chart to candles to see if I can get a confirmation. If it's still not clear, I come down to 5 minutes. And 5 minutes, there is no opportunity. The coin has already gone down, which means gone up, which means it's now going to retrace. But the time I will spend in this coin, when I decide to trade in the 15 minutes, may not be the same time I will spend in this coin if I had found it in 5 minutes frame. So why are you in the volatility? The bigger the time frame, the lower the volatility. So make your decision right. But I also want to give you confidence that if I check the market, now this is 5 minutes. But then now let me go to my bigger time frame, 4 hours. Now, the appearance of the chart will be different depending on the time frame. Now, this is a bigger picture, a general bigger picture of what is happening in the market. And when I find it like this in the 4 hours, this coin, I will not trade it. But if someone puts their focus on their 5 minutes here, there could be there could be a buying opportunity for them. But if you would ask me, if I want to trade, what is the best time frame? My friends, my best time frame is 4 hours. Why? One, it has less noise in the market, and two, it gives what we call solid results. Because here in 5 minutes, the stochastic RSI is looking here. But if a seller becomes very serious, it will go here. Give me one in the chart. But once I find the stochastic RSI like this in the 4 hour time frame, I'm sure that this trade will give me good profits here. I don't know if I'm making sense to someone. I'm just trying to explain time frame. If I'm making sense, give me a yes in the chat. Because that is the simple analogy you need to understand. That is the simple analogy you need to understand when it comes to time frame. Your choices are key. But if your goal is to move out of trades very fast, then lower time frames of 5 minutes, 15 minutes, 1 minute are key. You can choose that. But if I was the one trading, and I'm gonna look at chart, my first most important thing would be when I check the coin, I start from a bigger time frame. Let me try YGG and see. And I'll always, me personally, I would start with a bigger time frame. And maybe this is, okay, let me remove the stochastic RSI because it may not help me now. Let me put up my MACD, moving average convergence divergence indicator. Okay. And here we have a golden cross. If you can see a golden cross, give me a yes in the chat. Here we have a golden cross. If you can say golden cross, give me a yes in the chat. So I'll draw my vertical line at the golden cross, which we have already discussed. I'll draw my vertical line at the golden cross here. It is happening in the red histogram area. I have told you that the formula of using this is very simple. And it can be very applicable. So I'll draw my vertical line. It is disturbing me because I'm using a finger. But if I'm using a PC, it would be very easy. So let me draw it there. At the close of the candle, I will draw there a horizontal line or a horizontal ray, which is this one. So at the close, which is a red candle. So I will draw there. And I can extend it to this side. I draw now a line at the close of the candle, basically. And if I'm using the golden cross principle is simple. You enter at the golden cross here, and you get out at the death cross. The death cross would be like this one. Let us go back in the past. Let us just go back in the past. So you would have entered this coin at this golden cross here. That happened in the red histogram area. I'll draw my line here. And I would make my exit in the market at the death cross, which happened here. There's something I did not teach, but I think I need to teach it, which happened here. And basically, it was something like here. If I'm not right, I think it was this candle here, the red candle there. So I will just extend it here like this. Now, I'm just going to explain something. So if I had entered at the golden cross here in the red histogram area and got out from here, this would be a 20%. People have asked me several questions that why wouldn't I have got out from here? Because you would have missed all this money. But my answer is always simple, is that when you decide to use this formula of the golden cross, entering when it is in the red histogram area and getting out when it forms the death cross, the way we use this MACD, we use this MACD in what we call an anticipation. Okay, what do I mean by anticipating? I'm just going to explain. Okay, look here, please pay close attention. When the golden cross happens here, a green histogram appears here. When a death cross happens here, a red histogram appears here. Now, we use the MACD in form of an anticipation, because when the MACD is forming, it forms in a very nice style. How, Julius? Look here, friends. I want you to look closely. When it is starting, it starts small. Dun, 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 dun. When the momentum of the market goes down, it is like ladders. They're like steps. They go up, they go up, they go up, they go up. When the market's going to change, it starts forming steps that are coming down like this. So, as you are using this, when it starts forming steps that are coming down, it is forming an anticipation that the market is going to come down. I don't know if I'm making sense to someone, but I'm going to show it to you also in Royal Q, because it is usually the same story. You see, when the market is about to go up, the MACD, if it was forming ladders that are going down like this, it will start forming ladders that are appearing to go up. It gives you an anticipation. Number two, the lines start getting closer. Let me show it to you even in Royal Q, because you can also use Royal Q to see that. For example, I've talked about anticipation because that's the word I'm talking about now. Let me use 1 day here. Although Royal Q is usually not very clear, you cannot widen the picture. But as these bars are forming, they will be reducing over time. Now, the reason why you enter at the golden cross, the reason why you enter at the golden cross here and get out at the death cross, number one, is to avoid early exit in the market. How many of you have seen a coin? It comes down like ADA like this, then after it pumps again. Let's take Bitcoin as an example. Let's take Bitcoin as what? As an example. You entered Bitcoin from here and you were trading. If you were not so keen, you could leave this Bitcoin very fast from the market. But when you use this crossover strategy, you miss out on some profit, but you don't leave the market very early. So the MACD, although using trading view, it brings out the picture very well. That's why I have told my people that come here on Play Store. Come here on Play Store. Come here on search. Put in this app called Crypto Bubble. I will explain it to the English speaking people. Come and look at coin performance. This is the performance of all the top 100. Top 100 coins. By performance. This is by performance. So when I tap on this pencil here, the bubble size is by performance. The bubble content is by performance. So I'm just looking at performance in 1 hour. But I can also look at performance in 15 minutes. Now, when I look at this performance in 15 minutes, I can see that the coin that has the bigger bubble in green is the Tau. On the top, 100 coins. So I tap on Tau. When I open it, Tau has trading view here. I tap on trading view. It will automatically now take me to trading view to see what is happening with the Tau. Tau is here, and I'm a trader. This is the Tau. This is Tau. It is the one that is doing well in 15 minutes. This is the Tau. And below here on my towel, they're asking me, you want to sign in with your account? Then I say yes. Why should I die here? Yet I can use my account. So now this is my account. So now these ones are disturbing me. So let me remove them. Now this is my tau. And I want to do technical analysis on tau. I told you that if you are not good at using candles, come here, turn it to line. Draw your lines because basically trading will still remain support and resistance. Come and pick your horizontal line, draw it at this V. Come and pick your horizontal line, draw it at the highest V from the current price, the highest from the current price. This could be enough for now, for learning purposes. Then I return it to my candles. It means that if this coin is going to move up, then I will apply indicators. I'll never forget, you bring your favorite ones, Bollinger Bands, maybe in the chart, come down here, stochastic RSI below, and you get the picture. Now, you already know in your mind that when the coin is at this lowest point, it has been oversold. And when it is at this highest point, it has been overbought. When you look at the stochastic RSI, it is up here. Big question, will you trade this coin? 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 You are moving with the dynamics of the market. You go back to your crypto bubble again. So now I tap X. I don't want. Now I look again. I'm in 15 minutes. All I can say, I want to look at the market in 1 hour. In 1 hour. And in 1 hour, you can focus on one coin that is most red or one that is most green to find whether there is business near is here. Automatically, just come here and tap on trading view. The chart will appear. And this is in 1 hour. First question. If you are using the RSI, I don't know what happened to my Bollinger Band, but I'll just scroll down up here. I bring back my Bollinger Band. Big question. Will you trade this coin in 1 hour? Will you trade this coin in 1 hour? Now, if 1 hour does not satisfy you, come here, change the time frame and say, let me look at it in 15 minutes. You see, it is on a downward movement. Then you say, no business. Now, let me look at the one that is most negative with the biggest bubble. And the one that is most negative here with the biggest bubble, there is GOAT, there is OD or ORD, there is Shiba, there is Theta. So you say, which one? Theta. Then you say, let me look at trading view. Big question. We are in 1 hour. Will you trade this coin? Big question. We are in 1 hour. Will you trade this coin? Some answers in the chat. Some answers in the chat. You go back. You tap on Shiba. Tap on trading view. The coin in 1 hour is making a downward movement. Now, people have asked me, How do you choose a coin that you are going to put your focus on? On Theta and Shiba, which one of the two will you start monitoring? Some answers in the chat. On Theta and Shiba, which one of the two will you start monitoring? On Theta and Shiba, which one of the two will you start monitoring? Now you will monitor Shiba. And RoyalQ makes it simple. How can you use RoyalQ to monitor? You come here, you draw your line, you say, okay, I will draw it here. Do you know that you can go in RoyalQ and set this as your preset price? If you know that, give me a yes in the chat. You say, okay, let this coin come down. But when it reaches this price, let the coin buy. Am I making sense to someone? Am I making sense to someone? Or you can take this to 15 minutes and see if there is a point of entry, but the coin is still going down. So you remain in your 1 hour, you draw the line. You go and put this as your entry price, that when the coin will come down to this price, let my robot buy. You see, if you have learned how to use crypto bubbles plus your trading view at the same time to never miss out at any opportunity in the market, give me a 3 in the chat. Some people say I'm called the professor. But have you ever thought that I do not come with any prepared notes when I come on this call? I just sit in my chair and then God starts powering knowledge. God starts powering knowledge. Today, talk about the time frame. When you talk about the time frame, now you have reached here. Bring crypto bubble. God brings it. Then me, I come and talk about it. Then he says, go back to time frame. You have taught enough, and then you end the call. So I'm about to end. He has told me just a few minutes ago. You see, one day, that day I listened, and there came a pastor, and he said that one day he was seated in his car. One day he was seated in his car, driving on Entebbe Road, and then he reached somewhere, and God told him to park. Then he took him to heaven in his car. In his car. So when he went to heaven in his car, I was like, if I don't trade using RoyalQ, and now the criteria of going to heaven is by car. You see how some of you are going to miss heaven. You see, he went in a car. So you see how you don't have one, you might miss. You might, so for a longer time you are saying you are dying on your first to be shoe. But the guy said he went there. So you see how some of you might miss out because you don't have. That's why this bull run, you need to be very attentive. So that now I've not told anyone. I have not told anyone to I have not told anyone to write a will that they should bury you in your car. You know, some of you misinterpret me. I see someone saying, I will write a will that when I die, they bury me in my car. Don't give people difficulty. I have not said it is the criteria for going there. Even me, I don't know. You just believe in God. Don't say, I was on Zoom one day. Then they said the certain pastor went to heaven by car. So I'm changing my will, my car. Make sure you put me in the driving seat. Bury me when I'm seated. Dig a very long hole. Put me in my car. I will, my friend. Leave people to be. Let people drive it when you are not around. Don't say that you were on Zoom and I talked about it is the pastor. Go and ask any TV. I don't know how they brought that one on their show. Some of us will go to heaven by foot. Now, when Musa Sani, you want to go to God when you are broke. Okay. You see how preset price works? You remain patient. Someone says check on Doge. Now, time frame is the bigger picture or the smaller picture. So this is Doge. Then we tap on trading view. It's the number 6 cryptocurrency. Then we tap, he said 4 hours. I have a question. Can you enter this coin in 4 hours? As someone has asked me. Can you enter this coin in 4 hours? Like someone has asked me. Now I want to end with my insights. Can you enter that coin in 4 hours? Can you enter that coin in 4 hours? People are saying very beginners, there is no buying opportunity. There is no buying opportunity. Okay, like I've always said, markets will always come down, so do not get overexcited. So you can even create your list. You can come here and create your favorite coins that you like. You tap on plus. How do they add? You tap down here. Okay. No, you just need, I think, to search the name of the coin. Okay, give me some coins you like so that then you open it, you tap on plus, favorite. Then you say, which other coin do you like? Troy. People like Troy coin. You tap on Troy, you open it, you give it favorite. Which other coin do you love? Let me see. Which other coin do you love? Some coins you love? Some coins you love? OG, TRB. You write OG, ontology. And this is ON. Ontology. What is the full name of the coin? Because it is not coming. This is ONT. So I will give it to Baby Doji because I'm not seeing ontology. TRB, I saw someone TRB. It is called the Terra Tributes. Terra Tributes. You give it, you add to favorite. Let me see more coins people are talking about that they love. Nulls. Nulls, you search nulls. Nulls, it is here. You add it to favorite. Another one I said 1,000 sats. 1,000 sats. You write 1,000 sats. They have not found it. I've written 100. Now, some of you are like me. Someone writes a wrong statement and then he comes to you. I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing it. If I was seeing it, I would be doing better. I'm not seeing it. You need to tell. I'm not seeing it. The coin, since you typed it, I'm not seeing it. What can I do? Come on Zoom. See me one on one. Lo, 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 lo. Now, if it is not there, cool down. I can't breathe. The last day you sold me the coiny. No, 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 no. Now there is also this one called the pork. Coin is gonna exist. This one, they should not list it because I will not trade it. No, that one I will not trade it. How can someone call a coin such a name? Bonko, Santos. Now back to time frame. Then I close. You'll do your own. You'll do your own list. People are helping you here find coins that they usually trade. Santos, Pros. The coin is called Pros, but I think it's Prosper. It's called the Prosper coin. You add favorite. Okay, let me check. Tabo. Ah, Tabo. Now this one might be a Subaru lover. He might be loving Subaru. The way he loves the coin. Oh, wild. Nairo. But I am trying to WLD. Wild Wonder. Am I picking the right coin? Am I picking the right coin? This looks like not the right one. Wild. Which one did you type? WLD. Me, I'm writing wild. So don't be like me. You write a wrong coin, you look for, I want to see you. Let me drive to Masaka. Let me drive to Masaka. Let me drive to Masaka. I want to come to Masaka. I'm telling you, you can do it on your phone. Let me come to Masaka. Maybe when I look at you physically, the coins will work out too. Maybe when I look at you in eye to eye, the coin I might see the coin. Let me drive to Masaka. Then you tell someone drive to Masaka. Then it takes a full year coming to Masaka. What happened? When I entered floating Rossi, I thought, let me wait when they start profiting. Then I come to Masaka. I want to see you eye to eye. Then someone asked me, my son, you see at your age, do you have a wife? I want to give you my child. You people, why don't you calm down? I want to give you my child because I know she will have a better future. She will have a better future. I'm doing something, but I hope you are learning. You might focus on my jokes and you suffocate. There is something people are giving you for free here. Coins that are good, they always trade. I want to give you my daughter. I know she will have a bright future. I want her to marry someone who is in crypto. You see, it is the future, like you have said. Yeah, yeah, yeah. People, you are not a joking subject. So you have reached a capacity now that you just want to give your children to me. Someone wrote to me, please, I am here just to teach you cryptocurrency. Those things to do with your children. I was not there when you were what? Now, this is a very good list. So make sure everybody, you are copying the list that people are giving you because these are the coins they are trading and they are making money. The coins are very many, but these are the ones they are trading and they are making money. Come and create a favorite list tier. Someone is trading tier. This one I've never traded. People have coins. How did you fall in love with the tier? Or some of you maybe were posting coins that are in floating rows. Hmm? Some of you are maybe posting coins that you are in floating rows. Please forgive us. We are not the ones who you did not enter the coin with us. Floki. Mhm. But I hope you are also copying Omni people. Now create or Omni people. But I hope I've done enough. Floki, PSG. But the coins are many. Some of you, it seems now you are sharing coins that you are in floating rows. Some of them have just run away. Okay, but I hope you have Ena. That is super. So when you create such a list, you stop focusing on everything and focus on the few that are volatile, Ona, Floki. Already on the list. Let me check my last two, then we stop. Super sweet banana. Super sweet banana. Super super sweet. This coin has become a record breaker. Banana. But I think the founder of this coin must be coming from Masaka because the way he loves banana, he called it banana from Masaka altar coin. You see, I don't know why there is no coin called the cow, but I think it's there. There is a coin called the cow. Storage. Storage. But I think I'm now done. Those are enough. Thank you. Some of you, the coins you are sharing, you are just in floating rows. Some of you, the coins you are sharing, you are just in floating rows. Some of you, the coins you are sharing, maybe Alpine, Ave, Ada. Some of you, stop sharing your floating rows coins. But I hope. Mm, Now, when you are done with your list, where people are sharing most, you come on only favorite. Is it making sense now? Then you say you want to look at them in 15 minutes. You see how you're going to pick Troy? Then you come on trading view. Because you are limited on the number you look at. This is in 1 hour. Then maybe you say you want to look at it in 4 hours. Is there a buying opportunity in the 4-hour time frame? Is there a buying opportunity? Then you draw your lines. You draw your line. If you cannot draw very well lines, I have explained in the past that this thing. You change this from chart to line. By the way, it is even good there. I'll explain Hakinash candles tomorrow. Then you bring your tool, your price range, measurement, price range. 4%. Now understand and be patient that when you check this in 15 minutes, the coin maybe might be going down, but it still has opportunity. So the 4% here still has opportunity. It shows very well in the 15 minutes and also in the 4 hours, which gives you confidence. So you look at a bigger picture and a smaller picture. So instead of you taking 4%, you take like 2.5. Have I made work easy? Have I made work easy? Have I made work easy? CBK, yes, this one trade CBK. So let's add CBK on our list. So CBK. It is called Comblock. I think I've done my best. So now I have a question. Lazio, Trump, unless Trump will be, unless during his they call it immunization. They call it immunization when someone is going to become a immunization. That word, when are they going to do it in America? Immunization, that one. Hmm. When are they going to do that word, English nation? So that thing they are going to do called integration, that one. So when they do it, that's when I think Trump coins will pump. Yeah, this man is very good. He has typed it for me how to read it in. But what about my tongue? You have not saved it. So you can look at all his coins from a bigger picture, then to a small picture, and then find a buying opportunity. Like this one opens up. Now, I want also to show you something. If the coin was up like here, and then it comes down here, sometimes it's trying to show you that the market has gone down and I'm planning to go up. So just take a leap of faith and look at it in trading view and see if it has a buying opportunity. Question: would you buy this coin at current price? Some answers in the chat. Would you buy this coin at current price? I want to see if people are now learning. Would you buy this coin at current price? Now I have taught people. But you can buy at preset, okay? You can draw a line and come up with a certain price where you want the robot to buy. So this is maybe a small picture. Then you look at it in 4 hours and you see it is now coming down. Then you draw your line. I don't know what is happening with my finger. It is not drawing very well, these lines, but hopefully. I don't know why my cursor is black. I needed to change it so that it becomes visible. But I hope you have been able to learn something with me today. Allow me stop here and I wish you a nice day of trading. Thank you so much. Love you all and bye-bye. Unless there's a question I did not answer, but I hope I've tried to go through. See you tomorrow as we continue with our classes. Thank you, everybody, and bye-bye. See you on the next call. Let me know the app. The app is called Crypto Bubbles. Crypto Bubbles. Hope I've answered. Thanks for the presentation. You are selfless. Thank you for your compliment. You are welcome. The Zoom has ended. Bye-bye. Love you. Love you too, Madam Joy from Nairobi. Yes, I'm going to have my holiday in Mombasa. Yes, I'm gonna have my holiday in Mombasa very soon. Very soon I'm coming for a holiday in Mombasa. Seguya says, Nae wavawa from Seguya, I'll tell you. But Seguya, don't quarrel with where I came from. Just ask me for my wallet address and also my phone number so that you send something. You send something. Then I will tell you. You send something. Yeah, you send something. You send something. The call has ended. Go in peace. Why are you not going? Hmm? Why are you not going? Go. Come to South Africa. Oh, you want me to have my holiday in South Africa? Okay. Okay. South Africa. Be specific. Where? Someone is asking for signal. Go and trade Troy. Troy is here. How many of you have seen Troy? A good coin to trade? How many of you have seen it, Troy? We have shown you Troy here. Very good. Go and take 2%. Yeah, come to Cape Town. Okay. Troy is very good. Go and take 2%. I have already entered. Thanks, coach. Okay. But you people in Philippines, Razai, I want to come to Philippines. I want to come to Philippines. There is a place I came when I was still not understanding in Manila. What is the sell price of BTC? Okay. Let me project Bitcoin. Let me project Bitcoin. Where are you? But me, I'm not a trader so much of BTC, but let me project Bitcoin. Okay, let me project BTC. Okay, let me project it, project it. I'll put it in one day. Let me project. Let me project Bitcoin. Let me yeah. So I will use the trend best fib extension. And but my cursor here is black. Don't know why my cursor is black, surely. Can't see. I just see numbers moving, numbers moving. And when it is just moving, just a minute. I want to project Bitcoin. Let me find the web, but let me take 58,000 to be my lowest point. Then this to be my highest point. Then scroll it down here. Am I not? This is not a very good low. This could be a very good low point. You know, when you are using the Fibonacci extension, it's the only one that you can use now on BTC. So let's see. This is, let me change it to percentage. Style. Just a minute. I'm getting it done. From values to percent. Just a second. The next price is $82,000, but it seems the market's going to retrace. 82,000 next selling price. If the trend continues, the next price is 100%. It's $82,000. That's the next price from where Bitcoin is. You just use the Fib extension. I think it's around 2 to 3%, but that's the next extension. That's the next $82,000. That is the next. Have I answered you, sir? Have I answered you? But coach, what I like about you, you don't give yourself stress. You are now composing a song. 90K, no, 82, then it will retrace. It will not reach $90,000. It will not. It will not. It will reach 82 here, around 82,000 here, or 85 around here. Let me use my normal. Let me come to my trading view direct. I hope I would see very well. Let me look for Bitcoin. BTC is not my thing, although I love it, but the profits are very small, so I don't always put so much of my focus here. Okay, maybe I would see it very well. Let me see. The extension from the lowest point to the highest point to the retracement. Which time? Okay, if it goes so high, it will get to either $82,000 or 85. The next other point could be 85,000 with some decimal points, but the next would be 85,000. But still, it gets back to where someone is seeing it from. Where did they start their lowest low? If someone picked their lowest low from this point, the Fib extension, from this point here as their lowest low, and then took this, either this or this, if they took this as their high, like that, then I would say for them their uptrend is done. Bitcoin has done that. You would end around there. But the next stop will be around 85, 86. The other ones are very far. These other trend extensions are very far. from the reality. Or if someone took it from here, from this to be the lowest point, then this to be the highest, then this to be the major retracement, depending on their loop. Then for them, things are still fresh. Then 100% is around 88,000 of this journey. If they took this to be their movement, then they would reign at around 85. That would be 100% of the journey, around 88, sorry. But if the first one I took, which could look more best to me, the lowest point, this is the best lowest point. It looks more best to me. This is the best lowest point in the 1 day time frame. This one down here, then since it has broken, challenge, it is moving. I've not locked it. Now, since it has broken here, then it will go to 100%. But it just depends from where someone took their first lowest point and their next highest point. It just depends to that. There is nothing much. Someone had a bigger look, then the results could be a little bit more different. But this is also very far. This one is then takes this to be the highest, then this to be the lowest. Then it has already hit 100%. 88 remains a common figure at 127%. But these I'll discuss in the near future. I hope I've answered you. $100K by Christmas. According to what I see, it's possible. Bitcoin could go to $100,000. That's why this week I want to teach features. Those who want to go and do 20x, 30x of their money, 15, 10, 5, they could do that, although me, I'm not involved. But I'll teach this week. By the end of this week, I'm gonna done with few indicators. Tomorrow and the other day, then I teach that. If I fail, then Monday morning, I'll be ready to get it done. All right. Thank you so much. But you just know in futures there is loss of money. It's not floating loss only. Real loss. They will go with your backbone. Get excited at your own risk. Even some people will quit. Right, guys. So have a nice